What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be having a bit of a gander at the November rewards calendar, and there are some pretty cool stuff on here. We have kind of the highlights are day 25. So in the first month that we had of September, the day 25 was a mystery item, and that was a what was it? It was a jewel crystal, which either contained like 3-star or 4-star signature stones with a very, very small chance at an awakening gem. So for most of us, that was just like one very underwhelming 3-star signature stone. And then last month's contained, it was 5 level 5 standard health potions, which, you know, in some ways are useful. They're going to eventually come in use, but it wasn't the best item. But it was free, guys, so we can't complain. However, this month, they've upped the game, guys. Day 25, 254 star shards right in the bank. We will certainly take that. That is considerably better, in my opinion, than the first 2 months. You know, a solid reward. I love it. I love it. Really, really like that. A good loyalty reward to keep you logging in. But now we move on to day 28, right? Which is the big bad champion reward. And this month, I'm a little bit disappointed, actually, to see Loki. I know a lot of the newer players are really going to like Loki because a lot of people, you know, have that connection to Loki as a character from, you know, all the Avengers movies and stuff, and that's where a large part of the Marvel fan base has grown. So for a lot of people, it's going to be pretty cool to have that champion. However, in terms of, like, Loki's use in the game and how good is the champion, I feel pretty comfortable saying that he is, in terms of his functionality and place in the game, the worst Mystic Champion in the game. Like, the Mystic Champion class is so ridiculously strong. You know, you've got Scarlet Witch, you've got Doctor Strange, you've got Guillotine, you've got Alliance War Defense Juggernauts like Juggernaut, Unstoppable Colossus, and Magic. And Loki, he hits like a little bit of a wet noodle, and his buff steal is, I guess, kind of cool, but, you know, it doesn't really have too much of a use in the game, and it's a little bit difficult to pull off sometimes. So apart from that, I don't really like rate Loki too much. However, he does have one very redeeming quality, which is that he is still the highest prestige Mystic Champion. So if you do get this character as a 4-star champion, you know, you can't really be all that sad, because if you're in an alliance that is pushing for weekly tier 4 class catalyst for Alliance Quest, then he's a really, really good tool to, you know, up your prestige. But then again, that has a bit of a downside, meaning that you're going to have to max out Loki, which I don't think anybody wants to do. So, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Loki. I like, you know, I kind of like the character model. I like his animations. But this was like the biggest disappointment for me, because the character, in my opinion, was just so underwhelming. You know, I wanted him to be a boss because I love Loki, and he turned out to be like pretty mediocre. And in the Mystic class, where all of the other characters are so amazing, you know, there isn't really room for mediocre, so that's a little bit disappointing. But apart from that, across the board, all the other rewards are the same. So you got a ton of revives, you got a ton of gold, a ton of gold crystals as well, units on day 6, 13, 20, 27, and on day 7, 14, and 21, you get these marvelous, crystal shard crystals, which could contain up to 200 additional 4-star crystal shards if you are lucky. The drop rate for those is extremely low, though. It's like 0.5% for 4-star shards or something like that. It's pretty low. It is pretty low, but, you know, you do have a chance to get lucky and maybe bag a few more 4-star shards. So overall, guys, it's a bit of a better calendar this month, apart from, well, to be honest, we haven't really had, like, any, like, super great champion as the day 28 reward. You know, the first one was Gambit, who is a bit mediocre, and then Civil Warrior, a bit mediocre, and now we've got Loki, who again is a bit mediocre. So hopefully next month, I have no idea who we're going to see next month, but it's December, guys. I don't know, I'm hoping for a Ghost Rider. I'm hoping for a Ghost Rider next month. That'd be a pretty sweet reward, especially for all of the newer players. Just like, I'd like to see a champion as the day 28 reward that is like a a good champion for newer players, you know, one that has a lot of uses in the game, and even like as a 3-star champion maxed out, can do awesome stuff like clear master mode. You know, I want to see like a good champion, and I think Ghost Rider is that good champion. So fingers crossed, guys, next month we get Ghost Rider as the day 28 reward. Apart from that, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, feel free to leave a thumbs up on it. If you're new to the channel and would like to see more awesome Marvel Contest of Champions news, updates, and all sorts of goose and gaffs, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Apart from that, guys, take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.